Anyway. Here it is. Here's Eugene Puryear, host of BT Newsroom. Another PSL person, confronting Secretary Blinken, Antonio Blinken.
The invitation of Dr. Ariel Henry from Haiti, when he is actually governing with no constitutional mandate. His government has been implicated in many different crimes, including potentially the murder of the past president. Countries like Venezuela, Cuba, Nicaragua are being excluded from the Summit of the Americas because you deem them to not be democratic. But how can you use that as your justification when you have the so-called Prime Minister of Haiti who is ruling under no sort of democratic mandate here?
Yeah, we, like many other countries, are determined to get to the facts of what happened in Haiti, including the assassination.
Dude, I love that. Dude, this is so good. So fucking good. What's up with that? Why is fucking Nayib Bukele, everyone's favorite fucking crypto Andy, who, according to recent reports, jailed like, what, 2% of the fucking entire country's adult population, getting such wonderful press coverage here in the United States of America, hanging out with fucking Tucker Carlson, and then you turn around and you're like, Cuba is the enemy. Cuba is the enemy. Cuba is the enemy. Bolivia is the enemy. Cuba is the enemy. Bolivia is the enemy. Please, we can't have those guys come in. Why? Why is Bukele being seen as an ally to America? And it's the exact same fucking attitude, because the people that are right-wing reactionaries that align with American capitalist hegemonic attitudes are the people that we prop up. We don't give a fuck if they're authoritarian or liberal, okay? Or, I mean, we do give a fuck if they're leftist. But that's it. That's it. Anyone who fucking foolishly tries to claim that America gives a single shit about anyone who tries to give a single claim that like the American State Department actually cares about like authoritarian leadership is in denial, in such transparent denial of reality that it's laughable, dude. I'm shocked that you can fucking not forget to breathe manually, okay? I mean, dude, Saudi Arabia is the greatest example of this, okay? Holy fuck. I mean, I think Owen Jones ripped into, what was that dude's name? Paul Mason, about this hypocrisy in Yemen and Saudi Arabia only recently. I remember. Here, I'll show you this real quick. I'll show you that fucking hypocrisy real quick, okay? God, I watch too much news. I know too much news, okay? This is official. Hold on. I'm going to show you. Where the fuck is it? Here.
All Labour figures who support arming Saudi Arabia, who are on record supporting arming Saudi Arabia as it carpet bombs Yemen. I'm including people who've supported selling weapons to Saudi Arabia, like Luke Akers, who sits on the National Executive Committee. And I also mean dozens. And
I don't know why I'm doing so much Oibrov news lately. This has nothing to do with the fact that I was on the BBC, but, you know, I'm not pivoting to be an Oibrov news guy, okay? It just happens to be that, like, there's a lot going on in the Oibrov news section that actually corresponds to, like, American imperialist hypocrisy as well.
We're talking dozens of Labour MPs who voted in 2016. They defied the whip when Jeremy Corbyn put down a motion, or they can't remember, the motion was on arming Saudi Arabia. Do you think they should be kicked out of the Labour Party? If you support what? No. What? Oh, so okay. Yemen is the biggest humanitarian crisis on earth.
So you do then, Owen. Are you saying Luke Akers should be kicked out of the Labour Party?
No, I'm not. You're the one who's saying people should be kicked out of the Labour Party.
So I am making a difference.
What's the difference?
We're
Yemen's the worst humanitarian crisis on earth. They are murdering children in buses with bombs from Britain.
Some understanding here. There are many differences that are containable within the Labour Party. But for me, the difference that says NATO is the aggressor in the Ukraine crisis is not containable, because Russia is waging a genocidal war.
Right. Okay. Why?
So that's my politics. That's my opinion. I think that's quite close to the leadership.
Why is the life of a Yemeni so much lower than that of a Ukrainian?
Dude, he's going to say something incredible, by the way. Navarre, these guys want to meet you, Hassan? Yeah, Navarre is great. They are another one of the media outlets that ask me to fucking be on all the time, and I've always said no, because like I just don't have enough time. But maybe. But hold on. He's gonna hit the line real quick. Listen, listen, listen.
Oh, again. So, Owen, this is the Putin talking point.
No.
He did it. This is the Putin talking point, Owen. Why are you bringing up dead Yemeni children? This is the Putin talking point, Owen. He did it. Fucking Owen, dude. Get fucked. Get wrecked, Owen Jones. I mean, you just got fucking Kumpster, dog. I don't know. I would probably quit. I would probably quit after that, dude.
Supporting Ukraine is racist.
How dare you?
Supporting Ukraine is racist because
He said, supporting Ukraine is racist. Oh, really, dude? That's what he was saying? It's like Owen Jones is definitely a little bit more tempered than I am when it comes to this sort of stuff, okay? And he is a supporter of not just like a supporter of Ukrainian emancipation, but like actually a supporter of like arming Ukrainians as best as possible. You know, so it's kind of wild to accuse him of this, okay?
Anyone who supports Ukraine is raising Ukraine above brown people. That's the Putin talking point. And I won't have it.
I support Ukraine's just war of liberation against Russian aggression. I support arming Ukraine against Russian aggression, okay? On Yemen, where I've been to a Yemeni refugee camp, I've met Yemeni refugee children who drew pictures of their homes being bombed.
So you were asking me, what's the difference? There is no difference between the life of a Ukrainian and there's no difference.
So I'm asking you, why don't you support booting out Labour MPs who support arming, a head chopping, a dictatorship that beheads people like myself for being gay and Michael, that brutalizes women, that exports international extremism and carpet bombs Yemen? Why are those people in the broad church of the Labour Party legitimate political actors and the people you're describing in Ukraine aren't? Why?
It's sad that they have that position. I don't know how many of them there actually are.
Dozens.
But, okay, dozens. Right, okay. It's sad, but it's not the same. Okay, it's not the same.
Why?
Why? Right? Because
the brown Owen. Because the fucking brown Owen. Because the victims in this circumstance are brown Owen. Do I have to fucking spell it out for you? Nobody fucking cares when brown people are dying, Owen.
Right, well, one, we, Labour, are a party whose commitment to NATO is unshakable. It's non-negotiable.
But whatever, you may. But what's
our commitment to NATO is unshakable. God, dude, imagine being so cucked, blowing a 13 colony lead, okay, straight up doing genocides like and calculated famines, whether it's in your own backyard in fucking Ireland, okay, straight up continuing to fucking starve out the country, blowing a 13 colony lead only to be America's fucking dog, dude. Like, literally. We love NATO. We fucking love NATO. Oh my God, dude. It's just the most cucked position that you could ever fucking find yourself in. Ukraine ain't even in NATO. Yeah, but like it's in America's interest. It's in NATO's interest. You know. Ooh, nice, dude. That boot must be tasting decadent right now, okay? Oh, God. The most cucked country on the planet, I swear. Holy fuck, dude.
What's it got to do with this? What's it got to do with the value of life? It's a military organization. The sanctity of NATO is more important than anything else.
No. The value of all lives are equal for me.
Good. I'm glad we've established it.
Okay, so
but Labour tradition values some lives more than other, and we have to be bound by Labour tradition.
No, that's nothing to do with Labour tradition. Labour's tradition on NATO is that we're part of NATO, and you cannot go on the doorstep with people who have wrongly and falsely, echoed the propaganda talking points.
Dude, why? He's just saying propaganda. He's just saying propaganda talking points, dude. We're not talking about propaganda. Like, he's asking you directly, why do you think it's not enough? Like, why do you think people don't value the lives of people in Yemen? And he's like, oh, it's a Putin propaganda and NATO traditions. Yeah, it's Putin propaganda that fucking there's like a massive famine going on. There's a massive fucking famine going on. Forgetting you're from the school shooting country? Yes, dude, I know. At least the fucking school's not a shooting gallery. All right, don't you fucking worry about that, you little bitch. Okay, you feel me? Just, I say this all the time. All you fucking little Euro cucks, okay, sitting around thinking, oh, we are living in this social democracy. We're just a civilized country. Just fucking wait. Look at what happened with all the fucking anti-vaxxer rhetoric in your goddamn countries. Just fucking wait. We export our brain rot so goddamn successfully that small arms manufacturers are coming to your fucking doorstep. You think lobbying is not corrupting your fucking institutions too right now as we speak? Yeah. Just look to America to see what will happen in your fucking doorstep in the next 10 years, okay? Watch from afar. Watch from afar and say, oh, at least our schools are not, at least math class is not fucking Call of Duty. Yeah. And before you know it, it's like, oh no, our maths is also Call of Duty, bruv. What's happening, bruv? How did our national healthcare service turn into fucking privatized garbage? Oh no! Just wait, dude. Just fucking wait. If it's so important for powerful nations to help marginalized peoples abroad, then why am I about to ratio you? Speaking of ratio, exactly. Okay, shut up.
Of a guy who has unleashed a genocidal war.
Right. We
You
all
can
agree.
go on the doorstep with people who have not just echoed the talking points of the leaders of Saudi Arabia, but have actively gone there and supported sending the precise wars which are killing people in
That's
Yemen.
the party you joined. That's the party you joined. I mean, sorry,
But this is just, there's only two parties in it. There's one party that can get into government. If your argument is you have to accept that in this.
This is coming from you, an American who has school shootings all the time, calling the UK the most cuck country. Forgetting you're from the school shooting country. Imagine if you ever said all you African cucks. My favorite, dude. I love when people are just like, wow, making fun of Britland. How dare you? How dare you? Why won't you fucking say this about Africa? Least racist English person? Yeah, homie just swapped it to EDL in like a second, dude. Just add pi, bruv. It's EDL, mate. It's fucking EDL, mate. Says you. Don't you fucking dare do anti-British racism. No, one, not a country. Two, not even the same. Would be the other way around. Yeah. Remember when Africa colonized the entire planet, lost all their fucking colonial power, instituted the chattel slavery trade of white people, and then turned around and became the dog of the, next imperial superpower instead? So we're comparably cucked. Yeah. Oh, wait. The exact opposite happened at the behest of the fucking crown that this dickhead is fucking defending. Oh, no.
This party, nothing is about righteousness. Nothing is about justice. What it is about is these are the set parameters of the party. It's a party that supported colonialism quite recently. It's a party that went to the war in Iraq very recently. And so what we're going to do is when we're assessing who should be in it and who should not be in it, we're saying, is your relationship to foreign policy within the Labour tradition, and the Labour tradition being an incredibly imperialist and one which doesn't value lives equally. So I don't see how you can both say lives should be valued equally and we're going to let our sort of compassion towards people be sort of limited within that which has been valued within the Labour tradition. It just doesn't make any moral sense.